Alright guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be decluttering my single blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. So I got two drawers. So I got that drawer and that drawer to go through. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So if you guys love indie palette reviews, makeup content, unboxings, hauls, then make sure to subscribe to my channel because I love to have you guys here. But other than that, this is like my very first decluttering series. So I have decluttered in the past, but I didn't record it though. But this is my first time recording my decluttering series, I guess, and I just wanted to share my collection and also just go through my makeup, you know. So this is gonna be my first drawer. So if you guys are wondering about the acrylic organizer, this one's from a Vanity Collection. So it's an Australian brand, and I have a lot, you guys. So I have this. The other drawer is right here. Yeah, it's freaking overflowing, so I have to go through all of this. I don't want it to be overflowing. I just want to simplify it. And excuse the nail. Okay, excuse the nail. I'm so long overdue to get my nails done, but the majority here, there's no bronzers here, so this is just blushes and highlighters. So it's kind of mixed up, but majority is actually blushes. So I'm just gonna go in order through here, through the columns. But this is the first one up, and this one's by Rare Beauty, and this one's my broken one because my youngest, he dropped this one and I was like, no. I mean, it wasn't a shade I was crazy for. It is like the shade Mesmerize. It's like a pinky highlighter. It's very sparkly. I do enjoy it, and it's new to my collection. I got it like months ago, like around the time it got released, so I'm gonna keep this one. And plus the packaging is adorable. Right here, oh, I have not used this at all. So this is by Alley-oop, and it's just one of these things. I have not used it. I got it in the subscription box. Let me see if I can open this. Oh, there you go. I think it's too dark for me, so this is why I need to stop watching things in my subscription boxes, because look at that, it's being wasteful. I don't think I can use this as a highlighter. I have not used this, so I'm not sure if I should keep this, but I'm trying to declutter, so I think I'm gonna just end up decluttering this. I do like the packaging. I think it's really fun. Love the baby blue color. So this one's by Patrick Ta. Let's see which one this one is. Oh, it's a single blush, so I'll probably show you guys the other single blush too. So this is the shade She's Passionate, and it's just like a peachy shade. Ooh, I'm not sure if I should keep this or not. I was thinking of decluttering my Patrick Ta blushes because I don't use them that much, and I remember I used to be like so in love with them, but I just don't reach for it. So let me just put this aside. I'll put it on the maybe pile. Let me just show you guys another Patrick Ta blush. This one looks more used up. This one's shade She's Adorable. This one's a almost peachy. Let me see the other one. The other one was, they're kind of similar, but this one's more shimmery. This one's has like a slight sheen to it, so maybe I'll keep this one and not this one. I'm not like too into like shimmery blushes like this. I mean, not in this way. I'm not sure, so maybe I'll put this in a declutter, and I'll put this in a maybe for now. Okay, so it's another Patrick Ta blush. This is a shade I do enjoy. This shade, it's a She's Seductive shade. It's like a brown mauve-ish. It's like a brown mauve-ish shade. I might keep this one. I'm really tempted to keep this, so let me just put this in a maybe pile as well. This one's I am gonna keep for sure because it's a duo, the Patrick Ta duo, cream blush duo. She's Blushing, and I love this shade a lot. I love it so much. It comes with the cream and the powder. I love the formula. The duos. The duos are really good. Very perfect. Look at that. Look at that. So pretty. And the cream blush is such an easy formula. Yeah, the cream blush. Ooh, I have not felt this in a while, but look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. It's a nice shade too, so this, I know, I think I'm gonna keep for sure. This is Fenty Beauty. Oh, this, I have not used this one. This is actually kind of new in my collection. I got this through an Ipsy sale. It's a highlighter. It's in the shade Wild Brat. It's a pink highlighter. I have not swatched it. I won't swatch it here because, you know, I want to save it for pictures. Isn't it beautiful? I know I'm gonna love it because I have another Fenty Beauty product I love too, but this one looks very shimmery and beautiful, so I am gonna keep this one. I love keeping my high-end stuff, the stuff I invested in. So there's a mix of subscription box stuff in here, so those are probably not keep as much, but the stuff I invested in, I probably will. So this is older in my collection. I got this through Ipsy, and it's just a ultra highlighter. It's a Nikki Tutorials highlighter glow goals. Like, I just don't use my ultra highlighter, so I'm just gonna declutter this. Alright, here's the other Fenty Beauty. So this one is a dual. It's so cute. So this is why this one's not as shimmery, but it's still so pretty. I like mixing these two, so I'm gonna keep it. I love the packaging to Fenty Beauty too. I think it's very like nice to hold. These are like peachy highlighters, and it's very wearable for me. So this is new to my collection. I have not used this, so I'm gonna keep it for sure. But it's by More Cosmetics. It's the blush, signature ombre blush in the shade Morning Sunshine. So they have a bunch of ombre blushes, and this is one of the prettiest ones. So I just wanted to keep it. Isn't it pretty? I can't wait to use it. Everything I've tried from More Cosmetics I have loved, so I'm sure I'll love this one. I just haven't got a chance to use this. So this is by Haus Labs. It's really reflective, but the packaging is very beautiful and nice to hold. And it's this shade. It's the Dragon Fruit shade. Is it the Dragon Fruit? Yeah, Dragon Fruit Days. Oh my gosh, the formula of this is great. It's very easy. It's buildable formula. It's a matte formula. It's just perfect. It is on a big side, but I kind of want to get more, you know. I want to get another shade. I forgot what shade. The Hibiscus Haze. That's one shade I want to really get. So next time. So I really love the formula of this one, so I'm gonna keep that one. And so this is by LYS Beauty, and this is a highlighter. And this is in a shade Aim High. So I got this because this is a rose gold shade, but I don't use this often, so I think I'm gonna declutter this. Yeah, I don't use it often, so I'm fine with decluttering this. I bought this at Sephora during the sale. Sorry guys, so it's really reflective, but this one I'm gonna keep. It's an Hourglass single blush in the shade Diffuse Heat, and this is the only Hourglass product I have in my collection. And the formula, I think the formula is great. It's just very, very light. Like, I had to build this up to my liking, so I had to kind of use this as a topper blush. But I would love to use this again, like even more once I declutter my stuff, because I really want to familiarize myself with Hourglass products, because when I swatch it, it's a Sephora, their face palette. Oh my gosh, I was in love. So yeah, I'm gonna keep that. By Kylie Cosmetics, and this is the Dreaming of Diamonds highlighter. And actually, I don't really have a lot of gold highlighters. I mean, I think I do, but this shade, it actually looks a little bit more yellow. I'm not sure, on my screen it looks not as yellow, but in person it looks more yellow. It looks more like a pale yellow gold. But I don't know. I think I'll put this in a baby pile for now. Okay, so this is by Kinder Beauty. Kinder Beauty is a highlighter palette, Kinder Glow, and I did use this for a bit, like a while back when I just got it, but it's kind of a machine size, so after that I just stopped using it once I got other highlighters. So I'm just gonna declutter this. It's a good one though for every day. Oh, this is so old in my collection. It got melted from the heat or something. I don't know what happened, but it got melted with another product. So I was like, what? How does that even happen? I mean, it's a cream highlighter. I don't really use cream highlighters, but I think I just want to keep this. We'll see. We'll put this on the baby pile too. Alright, so this one I love very, very much. This is from M Cosmetics, and it's the Heaven's Glow Radiant Veil blush in the shade Cheryl. And it's a beautiful pink blush, but it's like really on the it's really on the light side. So I usually build this up. It builds up so pretty. Like, it doesn't build up that much, but let me show you guys. Like, it just gives like a nice glow to your cheeks. It's hard to show you guys. It's better to show you in the cheeks, but let me see. Like, look at that. It's just so pretty. It's so unique in my collection. So unique. It looks way better on the cheeks, but I'm gonna keep this. I want some more M Cosmetics in my collection because I just adore her brand. Yeah, this is one of my broken items, so I might have to just throw this out because it got broken, guys, but it was left open. So this is from Ultra Cosmetics. It's the Talia Mar Covent Garden highlighter palette. Oh my gosh, I don't know, let me check. I did like this shade a lot back then. It's so pretty, but this kind of looks like the memory shade a little bit, so I don't think I need to keep it, but it was left open. Yeah, it's pretty. It's so hard to decide. I love this shade. It's like a kind of leans a little purple, so I might keep that. So let me just put that in the maybe pile. So I know I have a lot of maybes right now, but I'll go through it better once I see what I keep. Okay, so this is by Key Soul Care. It's a cream blush, and the formula is fine on this one. The smell of it, it's a really vanilla smell, but it's really easy. It gives a nice dew kind of look to your cheeks, but I don't reach for it, so I think I'm just gonna declutter this one. I have another similar blush. It's by Elf Cosmetics, the putty blush. I'm not sure, maybe this one, I think it might be dry. Okay, because I had a primer or something. I think it was an eye primer. That one dried out, but let me check. I don't really use this often. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me use my finger that doesn't have. Yeah, it's just so natural for me. I think I might just keep it because I don't have a lot of drugstore, but I don't know. I don't think I'm too fond of the formula. Like, it's too lightweight, but I kind of want to just keep it because it's just drugstore, so I don't know about this one. So I might have to put this on a maybe pile as well. So right here's another drugstore product. It's a blush by Beauté Cosmetics, the shade Luminoso. So this one's really pretty. I need to use this one, so I think I want to keep this one because it's drugstore. So I also have like this supposedly a dupe to the NARS one. I have the NARS Orgasm blush, but they're similar, but they're a little bit different. I think this one's a little bit more shimmery, like it has like a more of a gold to it. So let me show you guys this one. I'm gonna keep the Milani, and the NARS one I think I'll keep too, even though I don't use this one. I think this is so shimmery, honestly. I gotta see what I'm gonna keep, but yeah, it looks pretty. It's almost like a highlighter, so I think I'll just keep this for now, even though I don't use it that much, but I think I'll use it more once my collection's a little bit less. Akaja Beauty is a Mochi Glow highlighter. It's in the shade Luna, so I do love this shade. But it's so lightweight, so I don't need it. It kind of looks like the Rare Beauty one, but it's very, very lightweight. It's not as shimmery. It's very natural. Natural highlighter, but it's too natural for me. It's a beautiful shade though, but I'm just gonna declutter this one. Okay, right here is a blush by Persona Cosmetics. It's in the shade Bubble, and I'm gonna keep this because it's a unique shade in my collection. I'm not sure what happened right there. I'm not sure, but it's a unique shade, and it's actually a really good formula too. I want to pick up more from Persona Cosmetics. I really enjoy their products, so I'm gonna keep this for sure. Right here's a blush by Phase Zero. It's in the shade Making Moves, and yeah, I didn't really use this blush. I didn't really use it. Not sure why. It's a different shade in my collection. It's like kind of orangey, but let's see how this one looks. Let me put it right here. Oh yeah, it's too shimmery. It's too glowy for my liking, so I think I'm just gonna declutter this. I could use it as a top blush, but I just have enough blushes. I'd rather keep the ones I really love. This one, it's by Huda Beauty. It's a glowish blush in the shade Karen Coral. I do like the shade. It's kind of lightweight though, so I do have to build it up, but it's really nice. Let me see if I have another finger. Looks like it's a beautiful pink blush. I really like the formula to this one, so I'm gonna keep this because it's Huda Beauty too. No, for sure, I'm gonna declutter this by Ofra Cosmetics. It's an old blush. It's by Madison Miller in the shade Sweet Stuff. I mean, it's a beautiful shade, but I just don't reach for it, so I'm just gonna declutter it, and hopefully it goes to a better home. I also have this Ofra blush. It's in the shade Charm. I poked it. But I just don't use it, so I'm just gonna declutter this as well. This one, oh, I remember loving this one so much. It's a marble blush by L'Oreal Geller. It's in the shade Tropic Q. It's the big blush. I actually like this more than the Milani one and also the NARS ones. Maybe I should declutter those and just keep this. So I know for sure I want to keep this. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me see if I can do a finger swatch. Oh, isn't it beautiful? It's... I love it. It's like the perfect amount of glow. This I mainly kept for the packaging. I mean, the form is fine. It's by Kimchi Chic Beauty. It's in the shade Pinky and Rose. Maybe I'll keep it. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. But it looks like this. Oh, it's actually unique in my collection. Yeah, I might have to keep this one. And I seriously, I think I might keep this one. I have so many good ones, that's why. So these are by Buxom Cosmetics. It's in the shade Dolly and Seashell. So I got this because of Kathleen Lights. I really love her. I used to watch her a lot back then, but now I don't watch her as much. I mean, I still love her, but yeah. I remember all these products that she loves. Like, I just keep it in my memory, you know. It's really pretty. I think I'll keep it. The formula is like old, like as in there's better blushes out there, but these are still different in my collection. Yeah, it's really different shade. This one, the Dolly one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep these. I need to use these more. Okay, guys, so I'm becoming really overwhelmed with my maybe pile, so I'm just gonna declutter all of these right here. The Patrick Ta, the Kylie, the Dominique Cosmetics, and the Ofra, and this e.l.f. Putty Blush. I'm getting overwhelmed because I'm actually keeping a lot. I only need to go through the guests after I'm done. Okay, so this one, oh, it's a Fenty Beauty item. Of course I'm going to keep this one. It's a cream blush in the shade Petal Popping. The formula is great, nothing bad about it. It's really good. I'm going to keep it. It's Fenty Beauty. Fenty Beauty does really good products. By Half Cake Beauty. It's in the shade In Bloom. It's the shade Me and You. I mean, it's in the In Bloom blush. It's in the shade Me and You, and it's just an orangey blush. I don't need it in my collection, so I'm just gonna declutter this. So this, ooh, it's by Fesca Beauty. It's a highlighter. It's in the shade Wish, and it's actually a really nice highlighter. Really nice highlighter. I think I'll probably keep this one. I'm not sure. I'm just really attached to the brand. That's why. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so hard. I want to keep these still. So these are by Item Beauty. They're cream blushes in the shade Admitted, and it's verified. I don't think this shade I'm too fond of, but it's a putty blush. Putty to, like, it's a cream blush, but it's like a putty texture. So this one, I'm not too fond of this shade. I mean, it's beautiful, but I just want to keep it for the formula. It's verified shade. It's actually more a beautiful shade. I could probably use this more, but I just love the formula, so I'm just gonna keep these two. I know I shouldn't, but I want to keep them. This one's kind of old. I'm not too fond of it. The cream blush is too sticky. It's a Double Date by Warner Beauty Lip and Cheek Duo. So this one's a cream blush. It's too sticky, and then you get a balm. Hold on. You get like a balm, so you can put it on your lips too and have a hint of color. So I'm not too fond of the formula, so I'm just gonna color this. So I have two cream blushes by Dominique Cosmetics, and I do love them. I just don't use them enough. I got the shade Natural Rose and Soft Pink. Let me show you guys Natural Rose. Oh, look at this. I got this during the launch and I wanted to review it, but you know, I was still getting used to record because it was kind of hard back then. Really hard back then to record with the little ones when they're so young. But yeah, this is a really great formula. I kind of want to keep it still. The Soft Pink. It's like a balmy kind of cream blush. So it's not sticky, but it's balmy, it's blendable, it's buildable, it's really easy formula. So I'm just attached with the brand and the formula, so I'm just gonna keep these. Alright guys, so this is gonna be so hard because there's a few products in there I still love. So I got 3 cream blushes by LYS Beauty, and I do love the formula. They're actually one of the best cream blush formula. There's like one of my top 3 cream blush formula. So I got the shade Confident, like a brown mauve shade. Love this one. I'm gonna keep it. Then I got the shade Kindness. It's like an orangey blush. It's a good blush for spring and summer, so I want to keep this. Then I got the shade Inspired. This one's like a reddish blush. Ooh, it's really pretty. So this one, it's like a nice summer blush. I'm just so attached with it. This is like one of the best formulas. So I have to look again all my yeses, like what I want to keep for sure. So right here is another cream blush that I love. This is actually another top favorite 3 of the cream blush formula. Really good. So I just want to keep this one. This is from Tarte Cosmetics. It's the Sea Breeze blush in the shade Peach Sunset. Ooh, I know I'm already keeping a lot. Right here is by Benefit Cosmetics. It's the Georgia blush. I don't really use this one. It's too lightweight. This is more like as a topper blush to me, and it gets really dented with this. I mean, it's pretty, but I don't use it enough, so I'm just gonna declutter this. So I got 3 left in this drawer, but this one's, it's old to my collection. It's a Galactic. It's by Galactic. It's the Skin Glow Sunset. I don't know what this is, man. They don't really say it, but I think it's like a blush and highlighter or kind of glow thing, but I don't use it. It smells like roses too, but I just kept it because I was kind of attached to the brand. Like in the beginning of my makeup journey, like they're really girly, but I don't really follow the brand anymore. But I'm just gonna declutter this. I just kept it for so long because I just adore the brand. But Ultra Cosmetics highlighter. This is in the shade Blissful. I don't use it often, so I'm just gonna declutter this. Oriza Beauty is a Malibu Sunrise Ombre Blush, and this one, I didn't use it enough. But when I used it, it was too light for me. Like, I have other blush formula. This one's like it seems kind of cheap, this one. Like, the formula wasn't that great. Like, it was easy to work with, but I just didn't like the formula. It was just too thin, too natural for me. So I'm just gonna declutter this one. So we got this empty, so now we're gonna move on to the drawer on the top. Okay, here's the top drawer. It's a freaking mess. It's overflowing, so we're just gonna, it's almost a little bit organized, but not really. But I'm hoping to declutter as much as I can here. So first up, it's a Rare Beauty. It's a cream bronzer, and it's in the shade Happy Soul, and I love this cream bronzer so much. I like getting it with the brush and just putting it on my face. It's really creamy blendable. I don't like putting it straight on the face because it really dries down fast, but man, this is a beautiful shade. I'm gonna keep this. This is new to my collection. It's by e.l.f. Cosmetics, the Halo Glow Beauty Wand contour shade. It's in a shade medium tan. So this one is like so pigmented, and I've only used it I think twice, but yeah, it's new to my collection, so I just want to keep it longer. This one is so dirty, but this is another M Cosmetics product. I know I need to get more from this brand, but this one I'm definitely gonna keep because the shade is so unique in my collection. It's in a cream bronzer in the shade Terra. It's like a contour shade for me. So look at that. It's like the perfect contour shade. This one is creamy. It's very pigmented. So this one I do like putting it straight on my face. Oh, just to contour. It's beautiful. It's so blendable. Easy to blend. It's just a little bit on the thick side. So this is a Milk Makeup cream blush in the shade Work. Like, I just memorize these names, man. But this one is like really old to my collection. I don't use it, so I'm just gonna declutter it. It's like the formula's great. Easy to work with. It's kind of like a natural finish, but yeah, I just don't use it. This one I don't think I'm gonna keep. So this is by Fresh Beauty. It's the Cheek Slime Lip and Cheek Tint. I think this formula separates from my makeup or something, especially with the highlighter, so I'm not gonna keep this. I'm gonna declutter this. And then we got, this is by Kaja Beauty. It's a Bossy Cheek Stamp, and I was just keeping it for the packaging, but the blush is just too natural for my liking. It looks like this. It's a beautiful shade, and then you get a stamp like that. Like, it's really nice. I love Kaja Beauty's like aesthetic, their components, how they do them. So nice to hold, to play with. But I'm just gonna declutter this. This is by RMS Beauty. It's a cream highlighter. It's a leave-in luminizer. It's too natural. I did like it, but it's so pretty. It's good for like natural days, but I think I'm just gonna declutter this. Like, it's so nice. It's so nice, but this is new to my collection, so I don't think I tried it. No, I haven't tried this. I'm gonna keep it. This is the Drunk Elephant. It's an Oblast Rosy Drops. It's like a skincare and blush kind of product. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep this because I still need to try it. And it's Drunk Elephant. It's an expensive brand. I got this through a subscription box. Yeah, majority here is highlighters. Yeah, majority here is highlighters. So we're gonna move on to highlighters, and then we have some more blushes on over there. So this is by Elf Cosmetics, the Halo Glow Beauty One highlighter. I haven't used this. I don't think I've used this. Let me see. Maybe I think I have, but yeah, it's new to my collection, so I'm just gonna keep this one. Ooh, this one, oh my gosh. So this is by About Face Beauty. I'm gonna keep this because it's Halsey's brand, but the form is great. It's really a blinding highlighter. It's very pigmented. It's in a shade Fight or Flight. It's like a silver-ish highlighter. It's so pigmented, and I just love the packaging. I love her aesthetic. Like a little bit goes a long way. Like, look at that. I think this will probably be the only, besides Elf, this will probably be the only other liquid highlighter I'll keep. So I'm just gonna keep this. This one, I just talked about the Freck Beauty just a bit ago, but this kind of separates. It's really hard to work with to make this work. There, it's in a shade Space Face. I really wanted to keep it, but it's just really hard for me to work with, so I'm just gonna declutter this. So this one is by Ilamasca Beauty. It's in the shade OMG. So this one I really love for a long time. Like, it's a really beautiful blinding liquid highlighter. It's great formula, easy to, like, it's similar to this one, like the About Face, but I just don't use liquid highlighters a lot, so I'm just gonna declutter this. I think it's new to my collection, like it's sealed, so I think I might just give this away. So this is the LYS Beauty. It's a shade Aim, the shade Brave. It's still sealed. I just threw away the box, but look at that. Yeah, so I might just put this in a giveaway or something later in the future. So this is by Seattle London. It's a Dewy Highlight. I think this might be the new one. I don't remember. Oh, I just did a little droplet real quick. Oh yeah, this is too lightweight. So I'm gonna just declutter this one. So this one's by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the Liquid Glow highlighter. So this one was gifted to me by a friend, but this is in the shade Rose Gold. The shade's too dark for me. It's a beautiful formula, and I just don't use liquid highlighters. Like I keep mentioning, but I'm just gonna declutter this. It's a little bit dark on me too, so that's another thing. Okay, so this one's by Merit Beauty. It's a balm highlighter. It's a natural highlighter. It's a great formula, but it's too natural for me, so I think I'm gonna just declutter this one. I don't remember if I bought this or if this was gifted through Merit. I don't remember. I think this one was gifted, but I just don't use it, so I'm just gonna declutter this one. My Audit Cosmetics highlighters, I'm not gonna declutter them because they're so beautiful. So this one's in the shade Rosy Sky. It's a pinky highlighter. Beautiful, man. I love Audit, so I'm gonna keep this. Really, I love it. I love topping it on top of like a pinky blush. This is one of my favorites. This is in the shade Moon Talk. It's like a green highlighter. Green highlighter. Ooh, so pretty. So pretty. I'm gonna keep it. This one, it's one I got like a little bit, like a year after I got these, I think. I got this during Black Friday. This is in the shade Pink Star, and it's like a pink to green highlighter. You guys can't see it, but let me do a little swatch. Oh my god, so pretty. I kind of wiped these two off, but yeah, very beautiful. I'm gonna keep this one. This one has like almost like a gray base when I put it on my face though. That's the thing. So it's like a gray base, but you only see the color in certain angles. So this one I do love. This one's by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the cream blush stick in the shade Latte. Oh my god, this one's, I just poked it, man. I just poked it. I just poked it, but it's a beautiful, beautiful shade. It's a natural shade, but it's not too natural. It's just perfect. It's like a nice brown rosy shade. Like, it's not too rosy. It's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful natural shade. It gives it like a little like a punchy, cheeky look to your cheeks. Like, not too much, but it just adds something to your cheeks. So I love the formula. This is actually another top 3 for the cream blush formulas that I have mentioned. So I love this one. Merit Beauty. It's a cream blush in the shade Cheeky. So this one, it's a Mary Beauty. They do like a lot of natural looking makeup. Like it's really natural and beautiful. This one I think I'll keep because it's the berry shade. Love the package of this one. So the Rare Beauty ones, they're gonna be hard to declutter. I'm not gonna declutter my Rare Beauty ones, but I got the shade, the liquid pinch blushes. This one's in the shade Joy. This is a full size one. It's like an orangey blush. I don't use it often. I actually bought this second-handly through Macari because I just wanted to try out the formula, but I'm gonna try to use this more. So I'm gonna keep this. All right. So this shade, it's in a shade Believe. Oh my gosh, so it's kind of new to my collection, so of course I'm gonna keep it. It's like a beautiful mauve shade. Actually, it's like pretty mauve. It's like a deep mauve shade, so I had to make this one work for me. So I think in the fall time it will be more doable. Or even summer too when I tan. That's another thing because this blush is kind of dark on me. So I got two minis from Rare Beauty. This one's like a sample. I don't even know the shade. I don't. Oh, it's Grace. So I actually do love the shade. I want to buy a full size of this one, but this one is shade Adore. I think this might be a limited edition shade or something, but I want to keep it. I want to keep it. This one's by M Cosmetics. It's the oral formula. It's a drop blushes. This in the shade Little Lilac. It's like a nice purple shade. It's really natural. It just adds like a little hint of color. Like adds like a little do to your cheeks too. Okay, so I'm kind of wondering how the new formula's like. I do have some other ones stashed away in the old formula. I think I have two other shades, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this because it's Cosmetics and I love them. I love them. This one I have not given a chance to use really, so I'm just gonna keep it just to try it out because this is a drugstore. It's by LA Colors, the cream blush in the shade Bear Blush. So it's like a pinky blush. Yeah, it's like a pinky blush. So let me see if I can show you guys. Oh, pretty. I'll probably top it off. It's like a magenta pink shade. Oh, that's so beautiful. So yeah, I definitely need to use this. Like some keeps coming out on this one. This one's by Persona Cosmetics and this one is a very bold shade. I got the shade Kiss. It's like a red blush. I don't use it often. I mean, I'll keep it for the color. The formula's great. I actually want to pick up more shades. So the reason why I picked up this shade is because I don't have a lot of red blushes. So yeah, I want to keep this one. It's really pigmented too. Okay, so this one's by Euphoria. This is supposed to be a blush that reacts to your pH levels. Let me see the shade. It's in the shade Chemical Reaction. Yeah, it's supposed to react to your skin, but I think it's too natural for me. I got this through a subscription box, so I'm just gonna declutter this so it doesn't, you know, it's too natural, man. Another Mary Beauty cream blush. This is in the shade Beverly Hills. So this one, I think I bought. So one of them was gifted, one of them I bought, but this one's like a really natural one. I think I want to keep this one. I'm not sure, guys. It's so hard. Let me just pull these two out because they're like the same product. So it's Elf Cosmetics Halo Glow blushes. I have not used the blushes yet, so they're still new to my collection. I got the shade Rose You Slay and Magic Hour, so I still need to try them out. So I'm just gonna keep these. This is pretty old in my collection. I got it through BoxyCharm. It's by Flox Beauty. It's in the shade Sandals. I like the shade, but this one I damaged it for my kids. I'm not sure, but it's like totally damaged. So I'm just gonna throw this one away. So this is a powder blush, but it's just that I ran out of room. It's by ML2D. It's like a cheap brand. I got this through Ipsy, I believe. Yeah, that's really weird, but I'm just not fond of it. It just seems, the quality seems cheap. I mean, it feels cheap, it looks cheap, the quality's cheap, so it's not too fond of it. So I'm just gonna declutter this too. This one, it's by Iconic London. This one's on the light side. It's a cream blush. It's just in the shade Fard Daphne. But yeah, the shade of it, it's really light, but the pigmentation is kind of like in the middle, but I just don't like the shade of it, so I'm just gonna declutter this. So this one's actually a really nice formula. It's by Pacifica Beauty. It's the Cheeky Cherries Cheek Stain. It's a pretty color. I think I might keep this too. Let me show you guys real quick. This one's like clogged, so I don't have anything right now on me to unclog this, to poke a hole, but well, I don't really need it. I'm okay with the colorness. Yeah, I'm okay with decluttering this. Just gonna declutter them. Like, they're beautiful shades. Well, actually, maybe I might keep them. But they're by YC Collections. They're cream blushes, or liquid blushes, I mean. This one is in a shade, this one is the shade Fresa, which means strawberry. Well, this one's similar, like the Dior, which one's the one I just decluttered? It's a nice pink shade, strawberry shade. It's cute. I need to use this. This one is in the shade Papaya. Right here's the shade Papaya. It's like a nice bright orange shade. Wow, they're so pigmented. Kind of want to keep them. Yeah, I kind of want to keep them. So hopefully I use these. So I think I want to keep these. So I kind of switched the container out around because it was like in the back. That's why. But we just got this much left. So let's just start out with this. So this is one of my favorites by Iconic London. It's a bronzer. It's in the shade medium brown. So I'm not sure if they still sell this, but it's a huge bronzer. So this is like one of my focus products. I haven't hit pan because it's so huge, but I like the formula. So it looks like it's getting old. I'll continue using it, but as soon as it starts building like something, you know, like mold, I'm gonna throw it away. But I'm gonna keep this because I do love the formula. This one's by LYS Beauty. It's a bronzer. I think the bronzer formula is fine. It's kind of pigmented in a way, but I'm just gonna declutter this. I'm not too fond of the formula. I love the cream blushes, but this, it's fine. Like, I'm okay like decluttering it. I don't need it. I was waiting for the trash guy to pass by, but I just remembered I had some stuff in my makeup bag. So I pulled out all the blushes and bronzers or whatever I had in there out of my makeup bag. I don't think I had any highlighters in there, surprisingly. Well, because I have highlighter palettes, that's why I just did a decluttering series for my face palettes in my previous video, so be sure to check that out. But let's check out the ones that's in my makeup bag. So this one I'm gonna keep. I mean, it's in my makeup bag for a reason. It's by Huda Beauty's Glowish bronzer. I feel like, oh my gosh, this is taking forever for me to hit pan. Like, I dig for the products in this. Like, it adds, like, I love using this to top off like a regular bronzer. I do like using it as on its own, but I think it looks way better on top of a bronzer because it just adds like a soft glow, like a very soft glow. Like, it's not too much. This is like one of the best products I have in my collection. Another Rare Beauty liquid blushes. So this was in my makeup bag. This was in the shade Virtual. It's like one of the new shades. I love this shade, so I'm gonna keep this one for sure. Then I got two Tower 28 cream blushes. So this one I used to color correct my under eyes. This one is in the shade Rush Hour. Like, it's like a nice orangey shade. I don't use it often on my cheeks, but it's just a perfect shade to color correct my under eyes. And then I just put concealer on top. This one is new to my collection. I've used it like a few times already. It's in the shade Office Hours. The formula to Tower 28 cream blushes, they're so good. They're actually, I know I said I had mentioned 3 other cream blushes, but these are really good. They're like my top 3 as well, or top 4, within the top 4, but they're really excellent formula, easy to work with. Speaking of Tower 28, I have another Tower 28 product. This is the cream bronzer. It was in my makeup bag. It's really, really good, easy to work with. It's so messy because I use my brush, I believe, my sponge. I use like mix of 2, but it's an easy formula to work with. I'm kind of going low on it. I haven't hit pan, but the formula is so good. It's so worth it. I think this is like really affordable too for price. Like, it's really excellent formula. I highly recommend this for cream bronzer. This is by the next one, Myrix. This is in the shade Jubilee. So I wish I picked up a different shade because I'm not like, I mean, it's a pretty shade. I'm trying to use it. They're really pigmented. Like, this formula, it's like a balmy kind of putty kind of formula. It just adds like a nice perfect dew to your cheeks. I just wish I got another shade though, but I will keep this one. I love the packaging, the round packaging. Very, very nice to hold, so I'm gonna keep this. I completely forgot this in my makeup bag. I realized while I was organizing, I forgot to pull out one thing from my makeup bag. This is the Makeup by Mario. This is my favorite cream bronzer. This is the shade Light Medium. Oops, it comes with a brush too, but I don't really use this. I could make it work, like, it's fine, but I just prefer using my own brush. It's a little on the stiff side. It has like a little bumps. It's still easy to use, but Here's the cream bronzer. So this is almost like a contour shade. The M Cosmetics has more of a contour shade. This one's like, it's on the neutral side. It's beautiful. Great formula. Oh, I could sculpt, like leave this on my face and then just do my makeup, or you know, I could just leave it on my face for a while and still be able to blend this. Like, love this one. My favorite cream bronzer. Highly recommend this one. This is a cream bronzer. It's by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So in the beginning when I first got this, I did loved it, but now since I have better cream bronzers, like I'm not so in love with this. So I think I'm fine decluttering this. It's a little bit on the dark side too. It's in the shade Amber, so I'm gonna just declutter this. Busy Art Beauty. It's a bronzer. It's in a shade Bronze Nuex. Just took it out of the packaging, but look at this. Look at the packaging. So cute. The shade of it though, it's really on the light side. So really on the light side. I mean, I could use it. I'm debating to keep this or not. Like, the form is excellent, but it's just really light on me. Let me just put this on the maybe pile. Like, I'm not sure. So right here is by Vesca Beauty. I'm not too fond of this one. It's a bronzer by Santorini, the shade I mean. This one I did break, but it's like really dark on me. It smells like vanilla. Let me smell it. Yeah, this one smells like vanilla. Yeah, this one's a little bit hard to work with because it's pigmented. So I'm just gonna declutter this one. This one's really old in my collection. It's like 3 years old. It's by Yensa Beauty. It's a Sunlight Glow Silk Bronzing Base. I think the shade's kind of unique, like the way it is. Yeah, this one has like a scent to it, almost like a bar soap kind of scent. Ooh, I don't know. This shade is kind of unique, so maybe I should keep it. I think I like prefer this formula or the ABH one. Nah, I think I'm gonna just declutter it. I need to stop like keeping everything. It's a good thing I kept the seal on because I think it really preserved the product. So, because I was kind of scared. I haven't opened it in a long time, but I thought there was gonna be mold in it. But okay, this one I know I'm gonna declutter as well. This is by Real Her. It's a You Are Golden bronzer. It has shimmers in it, so I'm not too fond of that. It's kind of pigmented too, so I'm just gonna declutter this one. So right here, some Pat McGrath bronzers. So they're not my favorite, but I'm just gonna keep them. I know I have 2 shades. Do I need to keep both shades? No, I don't. So the pink boxes were just the boxes. But this is the actual packaging. I got 2 shades. This one is in the shade Nude Honey. This is a perfect everyday bronzer for me. The formula is very lightweight. It's not pigmented. I think the formula is fine. It's not the best. I really expected highly for Pat McGrath because I love her blushes and highlighters like really like so much. But I am gonna keep it though, even though I have this shade too, because I do mix the 2 shades sometimes. This one's in the shade Bronze Dawn, a little bit warmer. The other one was a little bit more neutral, but I'm gonna keep them though. My audit blushes. So I got 3 different blushes. Let's see which one's this one. This one's in the shade Peach Rosette Love. I thought that was Peach Gleam. Rosette Love. So it's like shimmery blush. So let me see if we could do a swatch. Yeah, this one's, it's like a very shimmery blush. I'm gonna use this as a top blush. I love Old Eye, so I don't want to declutter my Old Eye. It's in the shade Peach Gleam. I love this one. It's like an orangey blush. So pretty. Beautiful, I mean. Okay, so that one's so pretty. I don't have a lot of orange blushes, so I'm gonna keep this one. Last one but not least, this one I actually broke. I dropped it. Like, out of all the ones, this one's my favorite one and I broke it. This one's in the shade Sunset Cloud, so the imprint is totally gone. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, some of it came off as I opened it. Oh my gosh, what a mess. Like a perfect, like, it's a perfect, like, purplish, pinkish shade. It's just a little bit broken, so I might have to repurchase this. No, I can still use it. It's fine. But it's just that it's falling. So I really love the shade. It's one of my favorite shades in my collection for blushes. And I forgot to mention, this is a matte formula, while the other blushes are more, they have some shimmers to it. Okay, so let me just show you guys real quick. So this was on a maybe pile, but it's too light. So I think I'm just going to declutter this because I have the Pat McGrath ones. So you guys, I have a lot. I am keeping. This is one of the color. I think I decolored a good amount, but I still feel like I should declutter a little bit more here. So let me just check what I have real quick. So I'm gonna change my mind about these Mary Beauty cream blushes. They're like on a light side. I don't think I'm gonna reach for them quite often, so I'm just gonna declutter these. And then I also changed my mind about these two. So the NARS one, it's really shimmery. Like I don't use it often. Like I just was mainly keeping it because it's like such a what you call it? Well, it's such an iconic blush, but I don't want to keep it because of that. I just want to keep things I want to use, you know. I want to color this, and this one, you know, it's just mainly the packaging. I mean, I love the colors, love the colors, love the colors, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna use these. Like the tones of them, it's really on the light side too. So I think I'm just gonna declutter this as well, even though the packaging is so cute. And I think everything else, I think I'm gonna keep that I've just showed you guys. So let me just real quick put away everything, and I'm gonna show you guys how my collection's looking, because you guys seen how overflowing my drawers were. So let me just do that real quick. So now to show you guys how my organization went, I literally decluttered half of what I had from bronzer, blush, and highlight. I decluttered half of it, so I didn't really count, but it looks like pretty much an even separation from the declutter and from what I'm keeping. So let me show you guys this drawer, the satisfying drawer. I mean, I'm still using some products, like two of the same products. They're staying in one because they can't all fit, but look at that. Doesn't that look better? Like it's more organized, like more stuff that I love that's on here I could organize. Oops, I'm sorry. But yeah, isn't that super satisfying? I love that. I love that so much. So I have like two right here, the Item Beauty, and then the two Buxoms, the Milani, the Rare Beauty. I know the Rare Beauty, it's dangerous for it to be there, but I just like having the small ones in the front. And this one doesn't roll that much too. But isn't that super satisfying? Very, very happy how this turned out. Now let me just show you the top drawer. I kind of moved the angle a little bit, but look at that. Isn't that better? It looks more like not cluttered. So this is like what I'm keeping. There's like a lot of cream blushes. I just love blushes, man. So right here, the bronzer, the cream bronzer. Besides my makeup, Mario is in my makeup bag right now. But yeah, just what I'm keeping. The liquid highlighter, I'm only keeping two. Isn't that nice? And then back here is my iconic London bronzer. This one's huge. I can't put it on the organizer on the bottom because it's just too big. So sadly I have to put it like right there or right here. But yeah, now it's not overflowing. I can finally not feel so overwhelmed by my products. Like, oh, what should I use? Or, you know, I get to see like the products I love more, like focus instead of being scattered everywhere. So I'm very, very happy that I did this declutter. It was really, really hard too. I know I still have a lot, but at least I'm able to focus more on the products that I love, and hopefully I just continue trying to give all these products some love, like evenly. I know some are gonna have more love than others, but I think by the end of the year, I know I'm gonna get more products. Oh, let me just show this. I know I'm gonna get more products by the end of the year. I'm trying not to buy as much this time. Some I get through subscription boxes, but I'm not gonna keep as much. And I know I'm gonna buy a few products, but by the end of the year, when I do my favorites or whatever, my declutters, I'm gonna do a declutter again, just to minimize, like just keep it added, so that way I don't just forget about products, you know. I don't want to just keep the products for so long and money goes to waste, you know. I know I love trying out products, just the formula and everything. I mean, that's how we are, right? We love trying out new makeup to see if we could find our new favorites. So that's a fun thing about makeup. So some work for others, some work for others, and some doesn't work for others. So we all have different opinions, loves, likes, and everything. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this declutter video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I know my videos are so long, my declutter videos for sure. I had a lot to go through, but I really hope you guys had fun watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And if you guys love my content, or even my makeup reviews and all that fun stuff, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I'd love to have you guys here. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.